The time is passing, and the sightings, news, and footage from people seeing UAPs or drones are being uploaded daily. At this moment, it feels like the calm before the storm, and something big could happen very soon. Maybe a disclosure or even more. Well, with time, more people are talking about it, and we are getting to officials too. One of the officials said something really interesting about these crafts that somehow a lot of people were already thinking. Governor Phil Murphy has spoken with White House officials about very sophisticated drones over New Jersey. The governor said whenever they tried to get close to those drones or UAPs, they always disappear into the dark.
The drones in New Jersey, in Morris County, I don't know how many mayors sent a letter to you this morning asking for a clarification. What can you tell us? What is going on, and why is it taking so long to come up with an explanation?
Yeah, it's a good, I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say most importantly right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we, this includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety. That's number one. Number two, having said that, it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I think 20 of them were over 100. Now those include, I think I saw one mistaken a fixed-wing aircraft, a plane, a small Piper Cub, for instance, for a drone, or you saw one and that counts, and then I saw the same one and that counts. So we think these are overstated, but it's a non-zero number. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday for pretty much all day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Why is it so hard to get answers?
These are apparently very, as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. And, you know, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets, we've got the president-elect's one of his homes here. This is something we're taking deadly seriously. We've gotten good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
Finally, how much longer do you think?
I don't know, but if we have news, I'll let you know. The minute we know something, I'm not going to hide it under a bushel.
Governor, you have people saying, you know, I saw a drone and it was spraying something, or I saw a drone crash in my yard and it set off an alarm when I tried to go near it. There's a lot of fear amongst New Jersey residents. I mean, what is your message?
Well, the message I just gave. But by the way, we're not aware of any nefarious drone that has crashed, or if there is one that's crashed, could someone please call me and let me know where that is? There are a couple of rumored downings for one reason or another. One of them was a toy. The other one was never found. But having our hands on equipment that's on the ground would be helpful, no question about it.
At this point, it's getting clear that it is very possible they could be something else, not just drones. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Also, please subscribe and hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Moving on, I found one video where a person was telling that his friend was trying to fly his drone near those drones that are flying. When he did, his drone directly fell to the ground, and later, the FBI started showing up at his house.
A friend of mine on here that lives in New Jersey last night, which let's keep in mind is December 7th, saw 3 very large drones sitting above his home. And when he decided to use his drone to get a closer look, something really weird happened. As he flew his drone up towards these other 3 drones, he stated that these drones made absolutely no noise. But then he stated that when his drone got closer, that his drone was taken offline, with what he stated seemed to be some kind of EMP. But this is where it gets weird. His drone fell straight from the sky, and as far as I know, he's trying to recover the footage that he had on that drone. He described these drones as being as big as a car and having one large blinking light on them. But the craziest part about it is the fact that he released a video of them hovering above his house prior to releasing his drone to go up to get a closer look, right? And now his account has actually ended up being banned. Do keep in mind he had 89,000 followers. And some of you probably saw that video. But what's weird is the fact that he had another video that clearly showed that after his drone fell out of the sky, he recorded these drones going faster than any other drone he's ever seen, or faster than any helicopter that he or I have ever seen. But now, after having a conversation from earlier this morning, he's had numerous FBI officials show up at his doorstep, which today is obviously Sunday, December 8th. But I still have yet to speak to him since noon, and he hasn't even read my most recent text message. So it's kind of concerning, but according to him, these officials were trying to seize his drone technology. And apparently he was in the process of being taken in for questioning. I don't know how much I believe in that, but he still has yet to text me back. But he's just one of many people that I know that have witnessed these drones hovering over New Jersey. And not just New Jersey, but New York as well. Drones that are obviously much larger than anybody has ever witnessed before. But as far as I know, he's supposed to be creating a new profile sometime this week. So obviously when I speak to him again and his profile comes up, I'll let everybody know. But something about this just doesn't seem right. I don't know.
Well, I don't know who this person is or how authentic his story is, but if it is true, then something is really off here. Tell me, what do you think about his story? This next video I found on Reddit, but I lost the location where it was posted, maybe New Jersey or the UK. Well, in this one, the microwave of this person started acting weirdly. Take a look.
Right, I'm not touching it. And it's going fucking mental.
I also found another video where a person was playing the radio in his car, but he was hearing a weird kind of electric noise from his radio. Also, I covered in my other video, the story of a family going in their car. They saw a drone, but when they tried to follow it, they noticed the clock inside their car started changing the time automatically. When they stopped, it went back to normal. These three incidents are kind of similar, where maybe the presence of those crafts is disturbing these devices. At this point, it really feels like we are living in some kind of sci-fi movie. And if these things are happening because of those UFO sightings, then we might be doomed. We don't know what's going to happen next. Let me know your thoughts on these videos, and don't forget to hit the like button. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.